This is one of the largest digital watches Casio currently makes. And the interesting thing about it is that people tend to make up their mind almost immediately. Either it makes perfect sense or it doesn't make sense at all. And after finally getting it in hand, I think the answer sits somewhere in between. Welcome back to the channel, Watch Your Budget, where we take a closer look at affordable watches and figure out what they actually bring to the table. So let's go ahead and get it out of the box. Because I think the first impression here tells you a lot about what this watch is trying to do. The packaging is standard Casio, simple, functional, and very much to the point. And as soon as you take the watch out, the first thing that stands out is its size. The case measures 51.2 millimeters in width, 54.4 millimeters lug to lug, and 15.7 millimeters in thickness. And visually, it reflects that immediately. But at the same time, the total weight is 57 grams, which creates a very different impression once it's in hand. And that's really where the first impression starts to shift, because it doesn't feel the way it looks. Because once you actually handle the watch, what stands out isn't just the size. It's how simple and intentional the construction is. The case is made from resin with a matte, slightly textured finish, and it doesn't try to imitate anything more premium. The case design is broad and circular with minimal contouring, which reinforces the focus on readability. The pushers are stainless steel and slightly raised and offer a firm tactile press. The crystal is an acrylic resin crystal, which helps keep the weight down, but does come with a trade-off of being more prone to scratching. The strap is also resin, but this is where the watch performs better than expected. It's flexible right out of the box. It conforms to the wrist easily, and it doesn't require a break-in period. The buckle is a resin tang buckle, simple, durable, and consistent with the rest of the watch. And once you start to see how everything is built, it becomes clear that nothing here is accidental. And that carries directly into the display, which is really the defining feature of this watch. The LCD layout is built around large, high-contrast digits with a very clear hierarchy of information. The time is dominant, while the date and day are positioned in a way that's easy to interpret at a glance. Now, the module itself is where everything comes together. This watch is powered by a Casio digital module designed for simplicity and usability. And it includes a 1/100th of a second stopwatch, capable of measuring up to 24 hours, a countdown timer, useful for basic timing tasks, a multi-function alarm, including a daily alarm and an hourly time signal, a dual time feature, allowing you to track a second time zone, and a full auto calendar programmed through the year 2099. And while none of these features are unusual for Casio, the way they're implemented here is what stands out. The navigation is straightforward. The button layout is intuitive. And there's very little learning involved. The backlight is a single LED illumination system. And because of the size of the display, it does a relatively even job lighting the screen. And then there's the battery, a CR2032 rated for approximately 10 years of operation. which reinforces the idea that this watch is designed to be worn, not managed. And this is where the trade-off becomes clear, because what you gain in simplicity, you give up in complexity. And that trade-off becomes more obvious when you compare it to other watches. The AE-1500 was introduced in 2020, and it occupies a very different space than something like the AE-1200. The AE-1200 offers more features, more visual information, and a more complex layout. But the AE-1500 simplifies everything. And even compared to smaller Casio models, where everything is more compact, this feels easier to read and interact with. And that difference is exactly why opinions are split. Some people appreciate the simplicity, the readability, the ease of use. Others feel like the size is unnecessary, or that it sacrifices versatility. And after handling it, both perspectives make sense. And whether that trade-off works for you is really what determines how you feel about it. Now, this is still a first impression. I haven't lived with this watch long-term yet. And that's where things could get interesting, because this feels like the kind of watch that could change depending on how often you reach for it. So this may be a strong candidate for a 30 days later follow-up. But right now, this feels like a utility-focused watch. Something built around simplicity, reliability, and zero friction. And before wrapping this up, I do want to take one more look at the watch as a whole, because sometimes that first impression, combined with a few minutes of handling it, tells you more than you expect. And flipping it over, this is where you get a better sense of how straightforward the design really is. The case back is stainless steel, secured with 4 screws. And that's very typical for Casio. You've got your model information, water resistance rating, and standard markings. Nothing decorative, nothing unnecessary. It's clean, functional, and exactly what you'd expect at this price point. And when you look at how it sits on the wrist, it's relatively flat. There are no sharp edges. And it doesn't create any pressure points. It just disappears into the wrist, which matches the overall theme of this watch. And that really sums up the entire experience here. This isn't a watch that's trying to stand out through materials or finishing or complexity. It's trying to simplify everything, from the display to the controls to the way it wears. And after handling it, I think that approach is very clear. Now, whether that works for you is going to come down to what you expect from the watch. If you want something that offers more features, more visual interest, or more versatility, there are other options, even within Casio's lineup. But if what you're looking for is something simple, something easy to read, something that you can put on and not think about again, then this starts to make a lot more sense. And that's really where this watch finds its place. And honestly, this is one of those watches that I could feel very different about after a few weeks of actual use, which is exactly why I keep coming back to that 30 days later idea. Do you own the AE-1500? Let me know in the comments. I'm eager to understand more about your experience. And if you enjoyed this content, leave me a like. It goes a long way for a creator's growth. Consider subscribing and turning on notifications, because I do release a new video every single week. And until the next time, I look forward to seeing you around the corner.